Why couples stop touching, labeling your partner, and I'm gonna go with narcissist. Submitting to your husband, triggers versus cognitive distortions, guys. Ooh, this might trigger you and put you into your own distortion. 90% of marriages fail. Why couples stop touching. Welcome to the Morrow Marriage podcast, guys. And we talk about this topic a lot, but this question came in and I thought we could just hone in on the answer. You ready?
Are we talking touching or are we talking touching?
Okay, that's why I want to hone in. I think it's all of it. Okay? So if you guys haven't seen one of my reels that's always gone viral, is something about how to get your wife to walk around half naked. Kathryn's redone it in her own way, her perspective, and it's gone mega viral. Actually, you got beat the fuck up on the radio or something. Somebody was talking about TikTok.
Yes, the Billy Madison show tore me apart for that reel, and then some guy on Instagram tore me apart for that reel.
I think it's crazy how much you can feel something like this topic right here. Like, why do we stop touching, right? You can feel it so deeply that when you hear, I'm going to call it facts because that's what they are. When you hear facts, that you can't get out of your own shit long enough to actually learn. That's why sometimes I'll do a reel. I'm like, watch that till it clicks. Do that. Save one of our reels that you resonate with and watch it over and over again. Because when it clicks, it's a light bulb. Let's talk about that reel for a second. Why couples stop touching? Okay, well, actually, let's work our way up to the reel. Okay, in the beginning, you stop touching because life is changing. You know, part of the excitement, I mean, even Kathryn always touches me. She's on, I don't know if you guys can see on YouTube.
I have my leg on his leg.
Always got a leg over me or whatever. She always likes to sit close as part of her proximity, but she knows that the touch is for me. There were times where she would like she'll do today. She could take my hand off of her because she's hot. Okay? That's not what I'm talking about.
Usually when I do that though, if his hand is on my leg, you guys can't see, but I'll just move his hand to his own leg and then I'll put my hand on his neck. If you guys watch the podcast from like beginning to end, which is like 400 episodes or something, so you don't have to do that today, but put it on your list. You could very casually see me do it, and I do it in a way that's not going to hurt his feelings. It's literally like, move here, go to here. I do it all the time.
Right. So that's not the touching that I'm talking about. I think when people are losing the perspective of it being intentional with touch, it's because the life is getting in the way and the attraction isn't the same. It's more realistic. It's not realistic to be hanging off each other like you were in the beginning. It's not. Something I talked about with somebody yesterday on a coaching call was...
It doesn't mean that you can't have hot intimacy later on in marriage.
Yes.
But you just get your fill differently than you do in the beginning when everything is fresh and new and you just want to be touching and you want to know every inch of their body. Later, you get to experience every inch of their body differently, but it's not the same as getting to know something new.
No, because
does that make sense?
Yeah, because that's all tied to everything. I mean, think about it. Almost every one of us, when we got all super excited in the beginning, we're making ourselves available. We're canceling plans. We're doing everything we can to serve each other. That's the same as the touch. It's like you have this burning desire to just serve.
And get to know each other.
Get to know each other.
Questions.
It's exciting. It's butterflies and tingles. When you get into marriage longer, things like the touch create the disconnect for the other things, usually sex. Okay? And we've got lots of episodes. You can go back to ones about the unexpected love triangle, stuff like that, where you can see how it starts to happen. But what you need to understand is that it's tied together to all of the other things that you need. So if you ever hear me talk about it, I'll talk about it with men. I'm like, you don't just want to fuck your wife, right? And what I'm saying is you want to talk, laugh, dream, achieve. You guys think that intimacy means sex. Intimacy doesn't mean physical sex. Intimacy is emotional connection. And the more that you build that emotional connection on the basics that you love, the more the touch is there. The stronger that we get, the higher Kathryn's sex drive gets. Okay, this has been a process. A lot of you guys looking for a magic pill because you just missed your partner so much. You just want to have sex. What about all the other things that you want? See, when you're focused on why couples don't touch, you focus on everything that doesn't serve the purpose because you're creating a non-touching. That's why you communicate. Go back to that episode a couple ago. That's why you want to talk about why we don't have sex or well, my love language is physical touch, right? Honestly, I told Kathryn in the beginning that I needed sex like, what is it, 3 to 5 times?
One to three times a day.
Can you commit? So that was a thing that I would use against her in those early years. Okay, well, I was honest from the beginning, right? Listen, the less that I talk about it, which even in my growth, it hasn't been super easy, right? But the more we live and go back to the other episode, connect, she says connect and fuck. And of course we're making love and sometimes long, sometimes short, whatever, all these things, doesn't matter. It's just a fun way to say it, okay? Why do couples stop touching? Because you stop focusing on all the deeper levels of connection that actually allow the touching to happen. Rewind, go back to the what initially attracted you. I mean, yes, you were hot. She walked to my gym, she was fucking hot. But I didn't go, holy fuck, I want to fuck her. Like,
what?
Well, you shouldn't think that way. Oh boy, legend, I think you do.
Stinky kitty cat?
Stinky kitty cat. If
we have a cat. If you guys didn't watch the last 2 episodes, go watch them, because here's Legend. He's
Legend, super cute.
He is very stinky.
Okay, so of course I was attracted to Kathryn. I mean, but here's the thing. We were flirting, we were laughing.
Getting to know each other.
Her brain was on fire. Like I could tell how intelligent she was from the very first interaction. She told me no. What? Nobody says no in my gym. Like there was all these things that were there as an initial. Okay, then this builds and then it creates a desire to where you're like, okay. I mean, unless you guys are in that phase where you're just around fucking, and nobody should be in a growth journey like this and thinking that ever, right? Like when people say it doesn't work out with your spouse and you just go start dating again, you never healed, you never learned, and you didn't want to change your life.
He just pointed to his head. Did he make the face?
I probably did. Check out the other episode, then watch this one again. So essentially, it's the same thing. If you had to create the opportunity to create that first kiss, that hand holding, that cuddle, the sex, then why do couples stop touching? Because you stop creating the opportunity to connect that makes all of those things possible. Listen, if I was a complete asshole, well, I was from the beginning, but let's say I was a complete asshole while we were dating. If you don't know, we married in 30 days from our first date. So if I was like calling her a cunt and complaining about the shopping cart example or whatever at the gym, saying you better fucking do the squat when I tell you,
you cunt.
She wouldn't have wanted to touch me.
No.
Not even the first handhold in a truck when I picked her up. Right? Well, actually, I think I probably touched your back or your butt on the way in to the truck.
I don't know.
I like to do that now. I open her door now.
Yeah. First date was at my house.
Oh, yeah, no, but I meant the first time driving you, that first date driving. Now, when I open the door for her, I like to help her in.
Yeah, because I can't get in the truck by myself, you guys. I cannot do it without a hand on my butt.
Absolutely, it's not possible.
No,
I don't care how fit she is. I don't care how strong she is for CrossFit.
Cannot do it.
Also, like the new Blazer, that's why the wheels are 40 inches. Like I'm gonna have to do a lot more.
Yes, you will.
Maybe prop
both hands on the butt cheeks.
Up on a stick and use a little leverage. I don't know. Guys, if you want more touch, that's what I'm talking about. Do you see how I just led that into what we want?
What we want. I want to be propped up on a stick to get into the Blazer. Did you catch that, everyone?
Well, I was talking about
creating structure
here.
He's creating structure for where he wants it to go.
Okay, so let me explain how that works. Okay, so I knew that I wanted to flirt with my wife because that's a connecting piece to show you. I knew that because we're connected, we're gonna have a little fun with that. I tied it back to sex, okay? Although it didn't actually work this time. I don't think she knew I was referencing my penis as the stick. Oh, you did?
Yes, okay. I also pictured a popsicle stick or something though, so it was a little
much
confusing.
Bigger than a popsicle stick.
It was confusing for me.
Don't confuse the audience.
No.
Okay. So that's
back on track, guys. Back on track.
I love you. That is the whole point. Because touching goes away because you lose that. And now you're asking yourself all kinds of crazy fucking things. But it was so awkward we're together. She tells me my jokes aren't funny anymore. They're not, we don't, he told me that we're not compatible. None of that is real. None of it's real. Listen, if we could come back from the depths of motherfucking hell, after all the abuse, the emotional, the physical, the stuff in the bedroom, all the bullshit, the naked fits, the fucking destruction in the house. How many times I wrecked the house?
Oh my goodness.
How many times did I abandon you? You know, that's wise. She's a flight girl and I fucking abandon her. Like, idiot. But did I make the face that time? I spat at myself.
Probably.
All right.
You did.
I did it.
That was one of the things that, the sound that he just made, that was one of his things.
Oh man. So, all I'm saying is this, if you want more, then stop creating a life that doesn't include it, I know it's awkward. I know it's hard. I know your partner's challenging you. It's your job as the one who's in is to go do it. If you're both in, don't be like this client who we have right now. She's working real hard and he's kind of floating. Stop waiting for your fucking partner. Just make the decision like the last episode. Build those communication skills like the episode before that. Create conversation, all the connection points, and watch how the touching gets better and better and better. Because it's fun. I'm loving where we're at now. Like it's like elevated.
It's getting better, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.